Hey, hi everyone. So today we'll talk about some small topic where I want to share a few learning which will help you in your day-to-day life, right? Whether you may be a developer or a BA, you or a QA, you might need this thing, right? So we know on Salesforce object fields we can enable history tracking, with the help of which we can get the old and new values. So we have history objects associated with that object, right? So if I go to an object and I want to check which fields are history tracked or enabled for history tracking, I need to navigate to that object using object manager and then click on this button. And here I will get to see the list of the fields, right? So in general, we have some limits, right? We have 20 fields, or if you use a platform in shield encryption, then you will have increase higher limit where you can have 50 plus or 50 around 50 fields, right? You can check on the limits on the documentation. But if suppose business comes in and ask me, or product owner comes in and ask me, okay, give me the list of all the fields which are enabled for history tracking, and there are such 10, 20, 30 objects. So in such scenario, I need navigating to each object and copying it or maintaining it in a document can always be a cumbersome, time consuming and error prone, being a manual process, right? So is there any alternate way which I was looking for? So I figured out like, okay, there is an object called field definition, right? So you can very easily, get to that object and see which all fields are available. And with this object you can get few of the attributes, not all but few of the attributes. So one of the attribute is history tracking enabled, right? So is field history tracked. So you just need to query on this object and hit execute. You will be able to get the result. You can do same thing going to the workbench. You can filter on multiple object as well. Say I have another object called, and this way I can, with a single click, I should be able to get details of multiple objects. I can sort by the object and I'll be able to get that, right? Which field, which object. I can put that name as well here, the object name. I can bring in additional informations as well. So you just need to go here. Okay, let me enable that settings. So you will be able to get all the details, right? And you can just copy and paste it into the Excel, and there you go. So at one click, you can get all those details, and along with that, I'll recommend you to go to that object and see what all fields are there, which all information you can get with the use of query. This comes really handy when it comes to getting reports on all the fields where history is enabled, or sortable fields, filterable fields, nullable fields, right? Type of fields, all those things becomes or comes very handy. And it will be with the real data, so there are very less chances of incorrect information. Okay, I'll share the query in the comments. Thank you, and stay tuned for such more interesting and small things that will make your life easy as a developer, BA, or in the Salesforce ecosystem. Thank you.